Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Back in War Thunder again. Been trying to play realistic. I ended up getting a premium account for that sale that's on right now. So if you want to get 50% off premium account, you can do with it right now. You can get your premium code from someone else because I don't have any affiliation with Gaijin at all. And M3 Lee and me are about to toast each other. Yeah, we both died. So it's been a challenge. I can't say I've been super successful. I'm trying real hard, and I'm trying to do some cool stuff with the replay system in this game. There's some pretty cool results you can get out of it. Like I like the free cam, so I'm gonna have a little bit of free cam stuff to my videos. Here I'm gonna try and gun down this bastard over here, and then finish him off with that shot there. So I think it's pretty cool. In this game, it's going to be mostly German stuff. So my Stoke's going to die, then I got this Panzer IV, and then I've got another tank, and I ended up using 4 different tanks before I ended up actually dying. And I was moving up into their enemy base over here, and this Crusader rolled out in front of me, so I blasted him. And then we got a reload, and this tank is completely stock, so everything I did felt like I was in molasses. Everything was slow. Everything was way worse than it should be, and my crews aren't really good either. They're all like level 20 or something. Level 20 out of 150 is really bad. So it really is a struggle, and I'm still getting used to the camera and the FOV because it's so different from World of Tanks. And yeah, sometimes I have no idea where I'm getting shot from. I'll get a shot from the front here, and at first I didn't know where the hell I was getting shot from. I'm looking behind me, and I'm looking back to the left, and there was a guy behind me in the fire here, and he takes a shot at me, but for the life of me, I could not see him. And he's going to shoot me, like, right now. Or maybe he's going to run away. I can see the tags in the replay, so yeah, I get shot there, and then I'm like, oh, there must be a guy around the corner. He can see me, and I can't see him. And so I roll around the corner, and we're going to shoot this fella. And now we're going to see the cinematic view of his death. It is kind of fun seeing the different camera views of your gameplay and stuff. I did try and come around the corner and take these guys out, and I was going to pop the guy with the big gun, but then the Stuart drove in front, and I ended up ammo racking him and taking him down. And then he blew my barrel apart, and I couldn't go in anymore, so I had to pull back around the corner and get that thing fixed up. And by the time I came back, he was already dead. So I was here trying to recap our base, because this was one of these weird missions where I'm not used to them. And you got your base and the enemy base, and you got to rack up like 60 kills or something like that for someone to win. And so I'm going to pull forward, help this guy repair right about now. You can't see that in the replay for some reason, but I'm going to pull back. And this is my favorite tank in the game right now. Well, probably not even right now. This is my favorite tank for a really long time. Especially for when I really stopped playing this game, like in 2016. And I came back here, but I checked over my shoulder because I thought I heard something. Because my friend died, but it wasn't enough to me to get my barrel back where it should have been looking. And I ended up dying. So that kind of sucked. It really makes me like be a lot more careful when I play this game. When I got to make sure if I'm going to go a direction that my barrel is facing a direction before I'm panning around and scanning around and stuff. You got to be a lot more alert when you're in the realistic mode because you can't see the tags of people moving behind the buildings and stuff and the outlines of people. Got pretty lucky here that I didn't die. I had a pretty good run in my little Stug G. No, it's just a Stu something else. I can't remember what the name of this thing is. But it's a pretty sweet little vehicle. I ended up getting most of them, well, not most of them, probably like half of my kills in this thing. So I decided I was going to ambush this guy, and he came around, and I hit him once, and it pretty much incapacitated him. It blew out his turret ring, so he couldn't really move. And so... But one more shot here. Boom, loaded. Half the time, this tank can nuke just about everything with one shot, which is pretty nice. I couldn't see the M2A4 at this point. It was too smoky down there, but you can see it with the tag that he was actually sitting there. And I didn't pick him up until I was about here. And then I saw him stop, and I plowed one into the back of him, which blew out his engine, which was pretty sweet. And then pull forward a little bit more and get that thing reloaded. And right in the back of the turret. And that finished off the rest of them. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle getting used to War Thunder again, but I'm trying not to play arcade because there's certain elements to arcade that are just too annoying. So I'm really giving it my best shot to get into some of the Cold War type tanks and stuff. And having premium is really helping. It makes it so much easier to buy vehicles and to move through the game properly, which is what I really want to do now. I want to play, because I refuse to play World of Tanks if it's not Onslaught, because I can't stand the 15-15 and the accuracy in the normal game. It's only tolerable to play when it's like in Onslaught mode. So for all the time where I can't play that, I'm going to be playing War Thunder, and it's going to be a mix of both, but I think I'm going to just end up playing a lot more of this instead of World of Tanks. So that's probably what the channel is going to be a little bit more about, but I mean, I still like both games. It's just World of Tanks is kind of worn out its welcome for me a bit. And maybe it's just this game feels a little bit more fresh now to me, which is nice. And yeah, so pretty fun game. Ended up getting 10 kills out of it in the end. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I'll see you guys later, and bye-bye.